Hey everybody, Feral Cat Feeder KC 121822, trying to keep feeding feral cats. Um, we're going to get started here with this orange one. There's a little black and white one, and it's amazing that it came out, but it's just so cold here in Kansas City. I think it's like 25 or something, and this week it's going to get down to 0. Feeling bad for them, trying to make houses, trying to get them filled with straw, get them put out there. I still feel like the most important thing is feeding them, they got to have food. And if you're wanting to trap them to where they can't have more cats, I mean, it's just all time consuming. And one person can only do what they can do, I guess is what I'm saying. And I just wish the city would get involved and help. There's 2 pounds of food. I'll take more food down at the other spot. So now is when it starts freezing. I try to get the ice out if I can. You don't want to break the plastic. You don't want to have to keep replacing them. I'll fill it up halfway. That way, if it freezes too much, tomorrow I can just add a little to it on the top, and then the next day a little bit more. Once it's completely frozen solid, I throw it in my car, put a new one out, do the same thing. You can get 3 days of it filling it up while it's frozen. But my vet used to always tell me that water's what keeps a dog warm in the winters. And I would, it's hard to believe that but maybe he was right. I probably ought to research it, but I would think the same would be true with cats, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Yeah. So this orange one, he really lives across the street, but when he hears my horn, he runs over here and eats all the wet food. And then I'll go on the other street and honk the horn. After he'll eat all the wet food over here, then he'll go eat the wet food across the street. It's kind of not fair, but life ain't fair. Me and the camera guy was talking about homeless people. I mean, filing for federal grants and all that stuff. It's just work. If I can just get more people involved, and you would think the city, state, or government would help them, but no, it ain't happening. They're too busy helping illegals that are crossing the border. We can't take care of our own, but taking care of everybody else. Okay, so I put some wet food down, some dry food. I've got another spot right down the parking lot here. There's so many cats here that I have to really feed in 2 locations. So I'm in a big hurry all the time. Trying to get these cat houses out. I'll be showing you a video here in a few minutes of how to build them correctly, which I say correctly, which, it's just ideas that I've come up with. I had watched a few videos of other people building them and then just added stuff that I think that'll help. And one of them's taping a door on after about a week, I don't put a door on them in the beginning so they'll go in and out and they're not leery of it. Once they've stayed in it a few times, then if you put a door on it, okay, there's still food here. There's some cats that live behind this fence over here in this house. I'm hoping they're knowing that there's food in this dog house. All I can do is the best I can. Once again, the ice. If I can get it out, that'll give me even one extra day. And then in the Folgers can, it gets stuck right in this handle. You just don't want to hit it on rocks or something where you're going to break the can. Fill it up halfway. If it freezes tonight and I can't get it out like that, I can add to it 2 more days. And then if it stays cold that long, you just got to take it home and set out a new one. I've got like 12 locations I feed at, and so I've got 12 extra ones of them, and actually I got 13 because at one of the places there's so many cats that I just got to put out two. We're going to head to the next location across the street, and we'll see once I honk if the orange one comes over there and eats up all their wet food too. We'll see you at the next video.